Welcome to VAR India News Hour. India to see a record $7.6 billion smartphone sales during 2021 festive season. India's festive shopping season this year kicked off during the first week of October when online platform giants Amazon and Flipkart announced their marquee Great India Festival and Big Billion Days sales. The season will end on November 4th with the Diwali festival. A report from Counterpoint Research estimates that almost $7.6 billion worth of smartphones will be sold in India during the ongoing festive season. The festive season has been driving smartphone sales in India due to high consumer demand during Dussehra and Diwali. This trend has been accelerated this year by the high pent-up demand backed by aggressive promotions in the mid and premium segments. It is estimated that almost $7.6 billion worth of smartphones will be sold during the ongoing festive season. This highest ever number is coming at a time when the global smartphone industry is facing component shortages. As a result, OEMs have been forced to increase prices, which will have a higher impact on the mass market and budget segments. Although the growth in market value during the 2021 festive season is expected to be 1% year-over-year, the retail ASP will grow at 14% year-over-year. The overall consumer sentiment has been positive going into the festive season. Many consumers have decided to spend from their accumulated savings for something that is more personal. This trend will drive a faster smartphone upgrade during the festive season. Apart from this, the 2021 festive season is seeing higher trade-ins and aggressive EMIs that increase device affordability and help consumers bypass multiple price barriers. This has helped drive the sales of mid to high tiers, that is greater than $200 smartphone models, and subsequently the overall ASP. Experts from Counterpoint Research say that many OEMs sensed this trend and brought out aggressive offers on premium devices. The relatively higher sales of premium segment smartphones also helped offset the losses in the mass market due to price hike. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Prime Minister Modi launches Rs 64,000 crore project to boost India's health infra. With a clear intention to push the much-needed healthcare capacities within the nation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday launched the PM Ayushman Bharat Health Infrastructure Mission from his parliamentary constituency of Varanasi with an outline of Rs 64,000 crores. It is the nation's largest pan-India health infrastructure scheme. The mission is geared towards making certain sturdy public health programs in each city and rural areas, together with strengthening of surveillance and analysis in order that states are successfully responding to any public health emergency sooner or later, and in addition fight illness outbreaks like COVID-19. Supreme Court to come out with the verdict on Pegasus software. The Supreme Court will pronounce its judgment tomorrow on the probe into unauthorized surveillance using the Pegasus software made by an Israeli firm NSO Group. The Supreme Court had reserved its order in the matter on September 13th. Last month, the Apex Court had said it is constituting a committee of technical experts to look into the matter. CJI Ramana had then said the order was taking time as some of the experts who the court had in mind to be part of the committee had declined to take the role, citing personal difficulties. The petitioners, however, had pointed out that the centre's affidavit did not disclose whether it had purchased or used Pegasus or not. Qualcomm unveils Snapdragon 778G Plus. Qualcomm has announced 4 new processors for the mid-range category. The new mobile platforms include the Snapdragon 778G Plus 5G, Snapdragon 480 Plus 5G, Snapdragon 690 5G, and Snapdragon 680 4G. The chip manufacturer said the new processors are targeted at the high, mid, and entry-level categories. The Snapdragon 778G chipset has boosted GPU and CPU performance, whereas 6955G is an improvement over the Snapdragon 690 5G that was announced last year as the first Snapdragon 600 series 5G processor. Databricks, that is into analytics, valued at $38 billion. It is true that data scientists love open source. San Francisco-based software startup Databricks has valued $38 billion. The company has a range of security approaches it recommends and supports and boasts a fleet of important security certifications. Databricks is pushing the data lakehouse or analytics approach. The company started in 2013 and has told media outlets that it has achieved annual recurring revenue of $600 million and an annual growth rate of 75%. CEO and co-founder Ali Godse said the platform combines the ability to gather structured and unstructured data in a single repository to which artificial intelligence can be applied to fuel analytics. Government plans to complete privatization of 13 airports by March. The government is geared up to complete the privatization process for 13 airports by the end of this financial year, Sanjeev Kumar, Chairman, Airports Authority of India, said. He further added that the model to be followed for bidding would be the pre-passenger revenue model. This model has been used earlier and is successful, and the Jewar Airport in Greater Noida was also bid out on the same model, and we have sent a list of 13 airports to the Aviation Ministry that are to be bid out on PPP. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News Magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.